Hello, Blue Springs, and welcome to this edition of Positivity Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I'm Tony Reisinger, Sideline of Sports. So happy you could join us today. Today we're going to be joined by Melody Christman with the Community Services League here in Blue Springs. And Melody Christman is going to tell us about the success of Community Unity Week here in Blue Springs and also how we can help the Community Services League. Then we're going to be joined by another mover and shaker here in Blue Springs, Rebecca Swank with Foster Dental Care. And she's going to tell us about all the great things that Foster Dental Care does in our community, including dentistry from the heart, and also the Halloween candy buyback program. That's all straight ahead here on Positively Blue Springs, a presentation of the BSSD Media Network.
You smell the cheese in the air?
I do. I thought there was a lot of cheese on the cheesy pub chicken sandwich, but you clearly went all out here.
Well, 'tis the cheesin', my friend. If not now, then when?
Yeah,
You know?
well, maybe never, but...
In case I haven't already said it, cheesin's greetings.
You said it 3 times already, but thank you.
I
I'll
did.
take it again, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Doesn't get cheddar than this.
Cheese it up with the Cheesy Pub Chicken Sandwich and save room for creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you Sonic.
Cars are more than just metal. They're our best friend, and our best friend's best friend. They're our chariots and our workhorses. They make us feel alive, and they put us to sleep. They make us laugh, and they make us proud. So when something happens to them, something happens to us. From dents and scratches to glass and collision repair, CarStar Auto Body Repair experts do it all.
For all your auto body repairs, go to your locally owned KC Auto CarStar in Blue Springs.
Little's Sports Shop, located at 1006 Main Street, is the hometown sports equipment store that has proudly called Blue Springs home for over 50 years. When it comes to sports equipment, Little's has got you covered. Baseball, softball, football, soccer, volleyball, and more, Little's has it. If not, they'll order it. Little's Sports Shop can also take care of your sports apparel needs, uniforms, or spirit wear. You'll find it at Little's. For outstanding service, fast turnaround, and great value, make the winning call. Little's Sports Shop, 229-3606. That's 229-3606. Online at littlesports.com.
Welcome back to Positively Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I'm Tony Reisinger, Sideline of Sports, and so happy to welcome back Melody Christman, one of our favorite guests. And Melody heads up the Community Services League, not only here in Blue Springs, but expanded duties across eastern Jackson County. Not only just expanded duties across the county, but more days that you're open, expanded hours. There's great things going on at the Community Services League, and as always, welcome back to Positive Blue Springs.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And I'm so glad to see you here because you are definitely a mover and shaker here in Blue Springs, and you had some health issues that many people have been down for months. Okay, it took you like a week and a half, and you're back up and rolling. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I've had such a great outpouring of people checking in on me, and I had heart surgery in August, and the outcome should be wonderful. So I'm very thankful for everybody asking, but
Yep.
I was down for a little bit, and I was ready to go after it was all done. Let's go. I got work to do.
Yep, there you go. Like I say, you are a mover and shaker. And some movers and shakers were here in Blue Springs during Community Unity Week, all the high schools, all the schools. What has occurred with Community Unity Week here in Blue Springs is something that they should clone and take it all across the country.
I wish they could, because I tell you what, when it stopped finally, the end of last week, we got 50 additional boxes, and we were all like looking at each other like, is this really happening? I mean, we couldn't believe it. You could not walk in our building. They kept calling us and saying, we've got a box truck, we've got a box truck, we've got a box truck full. And by the time they had finished that week, we had worked around the clock, 10 volunteers deep, sorting and moving food. And that was nonstop for probably 10 days. Awesome.
Right.
150,000 pieces of
Right.
either hygiene items or food.
150,000. Okay, that's like 15% of a million.
Yeah.
And that's the Blue Springs School District. And seeing it firsthand is with my daughters go to Voice Spears Junior Elementary School, and they want their classes to be the largest raiser of goods for the Community Services League, not just for the school, but then they want the school to be the top raiser of foods and materials, and it's just rampant throughout Blue Springs.
Oh yeah, and they brought some of the kids over from South, from Blue Springs, a couple elementary schools, because they usually pick up. It's a big deal for them to come. But to thank those children and for them to see what they've done and where it's going to go and who they're going to help, that was a big deal. I told the high school kids when they got there, I said, now, stand beside each other in a row. Now look to your left and look to your right. One of you three is not going to eat tonight. I'm not sure which one it is, but there's one of you. That's the statistics here in Blue Springs. 1 out of 3 kids are going to go hungry tonight.
Right.
You don't think that's happening in Blue Springs, but it is. And Community Unity made that possible, that maybe that statistic will be lower right now for a good 6 months. So
Right.
we were very thankful.
Right. A great program that went on with the Blue Springs School District, and one of our great sponsors on Vision Sports, Papa John's, came up. We got this great program together. Whereas everyone's familiar with the Royals. If the Royals win, score 5 runs, you get 50% off at the next day. And so the deal with Papa John's is that during Community Week, if you went on to papajohns.com and you put in a certain code for both schools, then they would you would get 40% off of your order, and then 10% of that order would go to the Community Services League, and it generated $1,450 for the Community Services League.
Yes, and we're going to use that money wisely. We're very good stewards of what we receive from the community, whether it be gift cards, cash, check, whatever it may be. It directly goes to affect those here in our community.
Right.
We pay rent, we pay utilities. We've worked with the school district. We've partnered up together to get some of these families out of the hotels on 70 Highway into duplexes with furniture, with their cars registered, with their backpacks full. So we work really hard at making sure we get these families stable, and we couldn't do it without Papa John's, Community Week, everybody giving. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah, and it's just totally, it puts the community into Community Unity Week. And it's from everyone from the kids to the parents to everyone across Blue Springs. And congratulations on such a great event. Expanded hours at the Community Services League. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm at Blue Springs on Monday, Wednesday, and this Friday we open from 9 to noon. We're going to see how that goes in the morning and possibly be open in afternoon hours later on down the road. We're taking baby steps to have the facility open another day, and that's really going to help those in need, especially on a Friday. You're going into the weekend. You may not be stable, and you might need something to get you through the weekend, especially moms with small children. We want to make sure that we fill that need.
Right.
So we're definitely going to be open Monday and Wednesdays from 9 to 4, closed from noon to 1, and then we're open on Fridays from 9 to noon. And so I have new volunteers. They're starting.
Right.
We're training them on Friday. So I'm really excited about that. Really good people in the community stepped up to help us.
And now you're not just in charge of the Blue Springs Community Services League, but you have expanded duties to other locations. How about that?
Yeah, it's in my blood. I can't stop. I'm at Oak Grove and I'm at Buckner. I'm at Oak Grove on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I go out to Buckner on Wednesday mornings. And it's a very limited amount of time, and they have a very small facility in the bottom of a church, but there is a need, and we're there to help those that just cannot make it through each month. And so I travel quite a bit. I'm here, there, and everywhere.
Okay. Community Unity Week, people know that there's 150,000 items that were donated, both hygiene items and food items. Okay. But what you do is year-round, and there are certain times of the year where the donations aren't there like they normally are. Coming up here soon for you guys already, it's the Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up. What can people do to assist you to the best ability?
Yeah, make sure it's a success. Right now we are gearing up towards Thanksgiving, Christmas. We have a Christmas store which is already scheduled for December 10th at the Blue Springs Assembly Church. We service over 350 families in Blue Springs, about 175 in Oak Grove. So now our focus is to get gift cards, gifts to have available to provide at our Christmas store. And we provide a full meal for every family, gift cards for the teenagers, teenager gifts. Every child, every member of the family gets a gift. So we have our work cut out for us. If you think about that, 350 families, you multiply that times 4, and that's a small family. That's how many people we are servicing here every day, every month, every year.
That's
We
1,400 people.
Yeah, that is a lot of people. And it happens every month in our facility. It doesn't go away. It's not changing. It may rotate people in, it may rotate people out, but it's not changing right now.
Right.
So we need help every month.
Okay. Clothing, food,
Yes.
hygiene items,
Yes.
they're all needed. But I like what you said earlier is that you guys are fantastic stewards with the money that you receive, that you know where you can buy food at and the biggest bang for your buck.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. So
Oh, yeah. We're coupon counters.
Okay.
If I see a deal, 10 for 10, and I know that we're down on sides, then we'll go make sure that we get the very best and the most for our money. But I have to tell you, our community is so wonderful. We have been able to really hone in on people's rent and utilities because it just seems like people cannot afford that. It's such a huge undertaking with rent and utilities when you're struggling as it is. Someone's lost a job.
Right.
So we've been able to really make an impact in that area this year. And with our Work Express program, we're able to get people back to work so they can be good stewards of their own money. So
Right.
we're working on taking baby steps in those areas.
Yep. Just want to pass on to you a great story. My daughter, Olivia, who's 10 years old, her birthday was this past, like 2 weeks ago. And realizing that, you know, there's only so many $10 gifts that you can get, and she's really into, you know, passing on and giving and donating. She had a birthday party, and it was her idea. And I would encourage, if anyone would like to take this idea, please steal it. Is that instead of people bringing gifts for her birthday party, she asked for them to bring canned goods or food or things for the Community Services League and the church food pantry. And I think with the 12 girls that came, I think she raised about 120 different items. And to drop them off, and I'm going to take you up on your offer, and I would encourage people out there to visit the Community Services League, see what goes on, and see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I encourage that. I want that. I want anybody who wants to come to our facility, any facility, even if it was Independence, I would go out there and meet them, just so they could see all that goes in to making sure that we can serve the people in need here in our community. It really is a fine old machine. We have great volunteers who are there every time we're open. I couldn't do this alone, obviously. They are there to serve. That's what they want to do. They want to be there for that. They want to help these people. We have made such great strides this year in getting people back to work, getting more volunteers in there, doing everything we can to assist these people. And it's so rewarding. I could talk about it all day long. You know this.
Yep, definitely. That's passion. And one last thing is that before we went on, we started talking about, you're thinking of Christmas time. Tell us about this Christmas concert that you're going to be doing.
Well, we have a Christmas concert. It's already scheduled for December 7th. And it's going to be at the Blue Springs High School. It's going to start, I think, at 1. I want to say 1 because there's a Chiefs game. We've got to be, you know.
Right. In between church and the Chiefs game.
Yes. And the mayor usually is the MC. And we have wonderful acts that are from our elementary school. And we do have some individuals in there that are just marvelous singers. And it's such a fun thing to get you in the mood for Christmas and get you ready for the holiday spirit. And so we're honing in on that. And that's where the the Board of Education comes and gives us a check from United Way. That is how we keep our doors open. Once again, we're talking about the Blue Springs School District helping out Community Unity. That's where we get it from. So they're coming in again at Christmas and helping us again. We could not ask for a better partner than the Blue Springs School District. I do want to say that because they have had our back for many, many years, and I hope for many more to come. So.
Yep. Definitely remember for if you're in Independence and Oak Grove, Green Valley, Blue Springs, Buckner, you make the donation there. It stays in your community.
Yes.
And just so you know, what happened is like what happened with Community Week. If one location would get overwhelmed with food, then they share with others.
We did share with others, and I will tell you why. Every facility in Community Services League got this is the time of year where most of our pantries are a little barren. We got to supply so many pantries with this food drive, and it was really fun to watch people come in. We even St. Robert's here in town, Blue Springs Assembly, they have little pantries that people may go to on different days that we're not open. Of course, they're not as comprehensive as we are, but they're doing what they can at the time. And we were able to help them fill their shelves. So you are really making an impact when you give to Community Unity Week, when you send your child to school with 10 cans. You are helping so many people. You just don't realize how many you're affecting. So,
Okay, in recap, as we know, bad things happen to good people. If someone needs to reach out to the Community Services League for some assistance or for some information, how do they get that information?
you can call us at 229-0033, or you can come to our location. That's at 200 Southwest 10th Street. We're right off Main Street in Blue Springs, downtown Blue Springs. So we're open on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Fridays till noon. So come see us. And Oak Grove, we're open the same hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, and Buckner Wednesday mornings. So I'm there to serve.
Yep,
Come on out.
Online at cslcares.org.
Yes, yes. You can go and see all the work we're doing there. We highlight a lot of our clients there, so you can see just how we have impacted families. So,
all right, get involved. Christmas time is coming up. Thanksgiving time is coming up. Give Melody a call. She'll be happy to tell you what CSL does, to get you involved. And it's the time of giving, and nothing feels better than giving to great organizations like Community Services League. Melody, as always, thanks for joining us. Keep up the great work, and so glad that your health is doing fantastic. You're one of the mover and shakers. The name of this program is Positive Blue Springs, you and CSL, Positive Blue Springs. Thank you so very much.
thank you.
You betcha. This is Positive Blue Springs, a presentation of the BSSD Media Network.
Thinking about college? Then check out Metropolitan Community College Blue River. We offer transfer programs that give you the foundation for a bachelor's degree and career programs such as Police Academy and Fire Academy that reward you with a quick access to great jobs. Our small class sizes give you personal attention and our class times fit your busy lifestyle. MCC Blue River's cost is 1/3 that of most universities, and financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. Check out our online courses and Saturday classes. Go to mcckc.edu to enroll today or call 816-604-1000. Again, that's 816-604-1000. Blue River is a campus of Metropolitan Community College.
Print Graphics, located at the corner of 10th and Vesper in Blue Springs, has been providing its thousands of satisfied customers with high-quality print products and services for 22 years. Fast, friendly, and professional service. That's what you can expect every time at Print Graphics. Print Graphics is locally owned and operated and offers the same high-quality products and services as the larger print shops, but at a lower cost. For business letterhead, envelopes, invitations, announcements, catalogs, brochures, or any type of printing product or service, phone or visit Print Graphics. That's Print Graphics, 945 Northwest Vesper in Blue Springs. You can call Print Graphics at 228-1053. That's 228-1053. Or visit them online at printgraphicskc.com.
Welcome back to Positivity Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I'm Tony Reisinger, Sideline of Sports, and so happy to another mover and shaker here in Blue Springs. She's Rebecca Swank with Foster Dental Care. She's the marketing director at Foster Dental Care. Do so many great things with the Community Services League and many other charitable organizations here in Eastern Jackson County. Welcome back to Positive Blue Springs.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back.
You guys just got done with one of my favorite events that's done anywhere throughout the year, and that's Dentistry from the Heart. Mm-hmm. Bigger and better every year. Tell us about this year's Dentistry from the Heart.
This was a little bit different than years past. We kind of modified the hours and started a little earlier. And so this year we were open for 6 hours. We had a slew of dentists. I think 7 or 8 in our community pitched in to help make this event possible. And for 6 hours we just helped a ton of people. We went through, I think we ended up helping over close to 90 people. We got free dentistry in a 6-hour time frame.
Right.
And it was all thanks to volunteers stepping up and making it possible.
And that's where you said you had 7 or 8 dentists, okay, in 6 hours, 90 people. That would put, like, during that time frame, each dentist helping like 12 or 13 people in it. That's amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, they were moving constantly. Those dentists were on their feet, and it wasn't just the dentist. We had our team was there, and then some of the other dental practices brought their team members. We had volunteers who, are friends of a friend, or heard about the event through social media or on the news, and they said, "Hey, I'm an oral hygienist, or I'm a dental assistant. How can I help? And we would say, come on in. We would love to put you to work. And that's what happened.
Right, and this is all volunteer.
Absolutely.
On their days off.
Yes. Day off, come in, work hard. I mean, this is a fast-paced, high-energy day. You leave exhausted, but so rewarding to be able to give back of our talents and help the community.
Yeah, and this, whereas I know, like right now with Apple, they have that new iPhone that's out, and people are lining up outside the Apple stores to get that phone. I mean, this is the same thing that happens with Dentistry from the Heart. And as I drove by on the Friday night before, I noticed that, that you have to seal off your parking lot, because otherwise you would know that your parking lot would be full with vehicles, and people would be there waiting for this great help that you guys do.
Yeah, they do. They show up early, and they are there ready for when we open our doors to get some help. And so it's a great event, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Even though the dentist and everyone involved would love to be able to do multiple procedures, but everyone knows that it's one tooth extraction or cleaning or filling or what have you. But just that one piece of kindness means so much to these people.
Absolutely. The people that we've helped, not only this year but in years past, they are the most gracious and grateful. It is truly a heartwarming and heartbreaking event, and I get so much out of it, and I'm not even, in people's mouths helping make that difference, but just to be a part of the day attached to it is truly rewarding.
How did it come about?
It started in Florida back, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe, and it was a dentist who wanted to be able to give back to his community. And then he challenged other dentists, and then kind of he established that 501c3 nonprofit and allows other practices throughout the United States to fall under that umbrella whenever they decide to host.
Fantastic. As a patient of foster dental care, with my family who love foster dental care, we're so happy that our dentists, and there's many great dentists around the community. Thank you to everyone that participated, but that we have such great public servants dedicated to our community that in your field. One thing I know as a patron of foster dental care is how great it is up there. It's always prompt. You have hours that fit. My wife goes in at 7 o'clock in the morning so she can be downtown by normal work time. Saturdays, just friendly staff. And with all this here that I know of, you guys are nominated for the EDC's Empower Award, which is the Small Business of the Year. Tell us about that.
This is really exciting. We were nominated, and we were in excellent company with the other nominees in the Small Business of the Year Award. And it's just people who are empowering Blue Springs. We're thrilled to be included in this list of nominees. Things that they listed were, being able to create job opportunities in Blue Springs, dollars given back to the community, community service. How are we empowering Blue Springs to grow, to prosper, to continue to thrive? And so it was such an honor to be listed as a nominee. Right,
and seeing the list of the people it's just an honor to be nominated with these other great businesses.
Absolutely.
That's just fantastic. And one thing I love about foster dental care is you guys have neat little programs throughout the year for rewarding people that give referrals, and now the football season starting. You have one involving like a Chiefs prize pack. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we have our Chiefs prize pack that is up for grabs. So anytime you refer a friend or family member to our practice, your name goes into our gold raffle drum, and we will do a drawing on September 30th. You get everything you need for a tailgate. You've got the tailgate chairs, little cooler, the fun tattoos. We got some pom poms, some koozies, and then 2 tickets to the Jets game.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're excited.
That is, and that goes along with the spirit of your staff there at Foster Dental Care, who are always friendly and everything. That's fantastic. Another great event as a veteran that I love, but even if I wasn't a veteran, I love this year. And parents across the community, thank you for doing this here, The Halloween buyback program, it's back. Is this the 3rd or 4th year of this?
This will be our 4th year.
4th year? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the Halloween candy buyback is a day where we collect back candy from Halloween. So for every pound of candy that is brought to our office, we will give you $1 up to $5. So if you bring us more than 5 pounds of candy, you're still only getting your $5.
Right.
And we would love to collect as much candy as possible. Right. For all the candy collected, we send it off to Operation Gratitude. They create individualized care packages for our troops overseas and in military hospitals. And it's just their way of making a little personal touch to those who are serving our country and give them a little taste of home. So we collect all the candy. It's going to be on November 4th from 4:30 to 6:30. But we'll collect candy all week long, but the buyback is during that time frame. Last year we collected over 300 pounds of candy.
Wow.
And so our break room was overflowing, and it was a lot of fun and hard to package all this candy, but it was very rewarding.
Wow. So remember that Foster Dental Care, that excess Halloween candy, okay?
Yeah.
Kids can make money, okay? And it's fantastic. One of the things I admire about you, Rebecca, is, number one, just your positive disposition. No matter where I've seen you, you've always been positive, polite, and smiling. But you were involved, we both were involved in a great networking group called the Blue Springs Business League.
Yes.
And it's just great businesses and people getting to know each other and doing business with each other and giving referrals. But you're also involved with the Chamber of Commerce and many other, you are like one of the master networkers here in Blue Springs, okay? Tell us about networking and with your networking, how successful that's been for Foster Dental Care.
Yeah. I see every opportunity when I'm out in the public as a chance to make a new friend, create that relationship. I don't want anyone to ever think that when I'm out saying hello and how are you, that there's an ulterior motive.
Right.
I would love for you to come to our practice, get your smile for you to get your dream smile. But first and foremost, I want to create a relationship with you. So a friendship and see how you're doing. Things are going. I want your business to succeed. I want Blue Springs to succeed and to thrive. And it's so amazing to be a part of a community that, as our mayor says, is on the move. And that we have the downtown infrastructure that is growing and revitalizing and doing all that thing. So I see when I'm networking, I just want to be your friend. And so that's what I see every time I'm out and about. So whether it's a chamber lunch, if it's working with Community Services League, if it's at BSBL, as you mentioned, those are just great ways to build those relationships. So when the time comes, God forbid you have a chipped tooth or dental pain, or you want to freshen your smile, I hope that you think, you know what, I know this person, I trust this person, I'd love to do my dental care there. And we would love to be your dental care provider.
Right. They're there when they're with you. You're there when they need you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you could take your passion for Blue Springs and Foster Dental Care and bottle it, okay, put it on the shelves, okay, you'd be a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I really think, I really do admire your passion.
Thank you.
Okay, you do great things for our community. You do fantastic work for Foster Dental Care. The name of this program is Positive Blue Springs. You guys have been on with us all, 3 years plus now as a sponsor. We sincerely appreciate it, and thanks so much. The name of this program is Positive Blue Springs. You're Positive Blue Springs, but I can't let you get out of here without saying if someone wants to contact Foster Dental Care, okay, how would they reach you by phone and email?
Phone, it's easy. It's 228-6988. You can visit our website, and you can book an appointment right online. So if you are busy and on the go and don't have time to pick up that phone and call, we're at fosterdentalcare.com. You can just click the book online, and you can book today.
Right, in 2150 Northwest South Outer Road.
Correct. Yeah, we're a block north of Blue Springs High School, so you can't miss us. Okay,
and if you have an appointment, you'll receive a text reminding you. You'll get a phone call reminding you, because if you're like me and you make an appointment and you forget, okay, they're always great reminders. Thanks for everything you guys do.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay. This is Positive Blue Springs, a presentation of BSSD Media.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Foster. Welcome to our practice. Foster Dental Care was founded in 1980. We've been a part of Eastern Jackson County since that time. I chose this area because my wife and I wanted to be close to the metropolitan area, but yet still be in a small town, and Blue Springs definitely has a small town feel even as it's grown.
Foster Dental Care, we really do every procedure from general dentistry, fillings, extractions, dentures, and up to cosmetic dentistry, Invisalign, braces, whitening, veneers. You name it, we do it here at Foster Dental Care.
We're a one-stop shop. We can treat anything from your dental emergency to your orthodontics.
I think what sets us apart here at Foster Dental Care is just our ability to serve a wide variety of patients and a wide variety of services, and while delivering the best possible dentistry in a warm and compassionate and comfortable environment.
Forming relationships with our patients is just as important to us as treating their dental needs. Seeing our patients walk out with a smile and a great experience is our goal.
I just love seeing patients, and just getting to do that on a day-to-day basis is wonderful. I love working with my team as we just strive to provide the best dentistry in the area and expand our knowledge and being able to do so.
At Foster Dental Care, our main concern is putting patients first and giving you the smile that you've always wanted. We look forward to your visit.
Welcome back to Positive Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I want to thank our guests who made our show fantastic today. Thank you to Melody Chrisman with the Community Services League. Remember, cslcares.org is where you get all the information of how you can help out the Community Services League. And also thank you to Rebecca Swank with Foster Dental Care. Thank you so much for everything that Foster Dental Care does with the Dentistry from the Heart and other programs, helping out the CSL and other charitable organizations. You can check them down online at fosterdentalcare.org. And I also want to thank you, the viewers at home, for inviting us into your living rooms to watch Positive Blue Springs. And I also want to thank the Blue Springs School District for allowing us this forum to present our program. I'm Tony Reisinger of Sideliner Sports and Positive Blue Springs. Make it a great day.